Hello. 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 I'm live. I'm live. Whoa. I am going to just set everything up now because I have everything basically done. But um, 17, isn't it? Yeah. Fucking scared the shit out of me. Fucking don't play. Just don't automatically play the episode, EastEnders. How about that? How about you just don't automatically play the episode? How about that? Thank you. I guess I've got some sweets. I won't be trying to chew on a fucking Dorito. Hello. Oh, alright, yeah. Yes, I am here. How's everyone at home? Obviously, I'll start the episode in about 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Three. Oh, hot chalky. The fuck do these things? I was reading the packaging of our Loan Sweet. Yeah. I hope everyone is doing well at home. I'm here to answer your questions if you have any. Let me just move my fan. Let me just fix my stuff on Discord. On Discord on OBS. That is the wrong one. Um, we go. Minute left to EastEnders. Eh. Sorry for that weird grotesque. Also, I need need to down the quality. Also, summer temperature only the moment. Um, just a regular hot chocolate, really. That's what I'm drinking. 6:30. Time to play the episode. I have to turn it down, don't I? Maybe no, it's down. Alright, it's down to 3. That's good. That's good. Bonjour, Gravan. Hola. Guten Tag, Sheila. Alright, lads. Guten Tag. Hey, bootlegger. Oh, fuck, am I dropping frames? Alright, I'm back. Why am I dropping frames? What the fuck is update? How about you don't play the way the episode? What's going on here? The fuck is going on here? You broke one of Peacock's fucking palace ornaments. Well, hopefully everything's alright. Oh yeah. Yeah, the obvious thing is turn down the fucking quality on the stream. There we go. So I'm back in sorry for that part. So I'm back in 140p on my end. How are you, Equaraven? There we go, I'm back. It's not looking good for our boy Craig. It's not looking good, bro. Greg, are you a nonce? Just outright, are you a nonce? Anyways, how are you, Equaraven, if you're still here? I know Craig gets suspended. Ravi is currently in the cafe with his kids. And they open that is a big enough table. They probably all could fit on that table, but Ravi'd take up 2 fucking chairs, the width of them. Sorry. Sorry for that. I know that's a bit rude to do on camera, but I was filming fucking stuck in my mouth. That Nirvana tattoo. This one. It's a boxcar racer tattoo. I can see the confusion, but it's a boxcar racer. Unless you mean this one, which is just a Green Day one. Obviously, with my Angels and Airwaves one. Then I obviously have these, like my Blink 182 one. I also have my thigh tattoos, which I can't really show unless I stand up and you see me full Guten Tag. I don't mind Nirvana. I just can't really listen to Nirvana because I used to be obsessed with them when I was a teenager. And I know, like, you can go, well, you did that for other bands, yeah. Well, Nirvana just has a weird tag to me, and not weird tag, but just it's the fact I listened to them non-stop when I was a teenager, and I sort of associate that with my emo phase or my edgy phase, my grunge phase. I don't really. Look back at it, they still have great songs in Nirvana, don't get me wrong. They are a great band, but like, in great band, great songs. Some say what you want about Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love, but he just didn't like his music being overplayed, and sadly, fucking they overplayed his music, and he also didn't want to be famous, which is fair enough. But when you're part of one of the biggest grunge bands of the '90s, of course you're going to be recognised. That's just my take on it. Um, sorry, give me a second. When I was younger, I had a Harry Potter phase when I was a very young teenager. This is 2016, 2018. I mean, I'm not going to deny anyone being a Harry Potter fan, to be honest. Just as long as you know that the fuck. You know what? I shove that pig again right up your fucking jacksy, Phil. It is a bit tricky, but like, see, I understand if you're still a fan of Harry Potter, but I recommend if you're enjoying the media, like the books or like the films or even the TV show next year, I recommend you simply go for. Um, but like I can understand being a fan, but you have to acknowledge, like what she is doing is actually harming people. So like that's where the problem lies for me. Because if you, it's different with Father Ted and well, not IT Crowd, 'cause I can't really defend that did have a transphobic episode. But at least with Father Ted, there was two people writing it, and you can sort of exclude it because there's not really much of Graham Linehan's like problematic stuff in Father Ted. Yeah, there's obviously the humor, which might not have aged well, but most of it has aged well. Whereas with Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling has said and will say she's going to fund transphobic like things. Which my entire stance is, why are you so obsessed with fucking like people's genitals? Like you wrote a franchise, just be happy that you wrote a brilliant franchise. Just take the money. Maybe don't publicly tweet about like you being transphobic. Maybe just go, I don't agree with it, but I'm not going to say anything. That's just my stance. It's like at a certain point of famousness, people are not, well, they're going to look up to you, but they're going to be like, well, they're going to look up to you and like they're going to listen to your stupid ideologies. Which yeah, J.K. Rowling has just plenty of stupid ideologies. Because also, I need to add the fact, and I know you've basically said you lost interest, but I need to add the fact that her transphobia doesn't just affect trans women, because she basically views anyone who isn't just a stocky woman, like built like her, whether that be a masculine black lady, masculine white lady, she will view you as not the same, which is bullshit. Because if there's a hench woman, you can't really like assume whether she was a man or is just trans, is what I'm saying. So it's so funny that she's like, her entire viewpoint has to come down to looks, and based off looks, like JK, don't fucking start this shit. Also, Craig's been suspended for decent exposure, or for a previous thing. Yeah, I don't see. It's weird because I'm not surprised, but it's for indecent conduct. So but yeah, it's a shame the IT crowd had Chris Morris's best role denim. Hold on, give me a second. Who the fuck is Chris Morris? I swear if I see his face, I'll know who he is. Oh yes, I know him. Yes, I know him. He's the he's Matt Berry's dad in the show. Yes, I know him. I don't know actors' names, but if I know their face, I'll know what they're from. You know, he's Matt Berry's dad in the show. Didn't Graham Linehan try and attack and stalk a trans person? From what I know, which is a very weird topic at 6:30, but I don't care. From what I know, Graham Linehan, in his private time, likes to watch trans women doing acts, let's just say that, making adult movies, how about that? And his wife came in and caught him, and he was obsessed then at the fact that the trans people have ruined his life, and he became so obsessed with that that his wife ended up divorcing him, and his kids left him because they went, you're just a miserable old shit." And that's basically where I always laugh at, because his hatred didn't start at the beginning. It's because his wife found out about his, I guess, fetish, that he got so annoyed at it, and it engulfed him, that he basically hates them now. I don't know if he tried to attack them, but I know he, I know he tries to act the big man on Twitter, because it's. I also got a lovely kick out of it because he did in Ireland, we boycotted the Eurovision for obvious reasons. If you don't know Israel, and we boycotted it, and so did other countries. But what we did is we put out a Father Ted, um, like yeah. So we boycotted the Eurovision. So there's a Father Ted episode where they do the Eurovision, and we basically aired that instead of like RTE aired it, I should say, instead of the Eurovision. And Graham Linehan went on a radio show saying that's anti-Semitic, and I went, okay, Graham. Graham Linehan also created Black Box, another show which was actually good. Why does someone who's done such foul actions create good shows? You have to realize that most people who are hateful in their life didn't start out hateful; they just grew to become hateful. Because I truly believe that. I truly believe that, like Graham Linehan, J.K. Rowling weren't like that. Like I'm assuming when they first started off, they weren't like that, but hatred consumed them and made them just pieces of shit. To sum it up nicely. It's a shame. But again, I'm not going to like critique you or give out to you if you like IT Crowd or Father Ted or like a show that's basically been off since good 20 years off the air, or 10. But something where it's like J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter, where it's been on and off for about 20 years now, and it's still in syndicate, and you can still buy the DVDs and books and reprints of the books and the limited edition books and the fucking chocolate bars and the fucking wands and the fucking anything you can think they put a brand on, they put a brand on. And like, there's a problem there, in my eyes. I know that might sound silly, but at least with IT Crowd and Father Ted, their franchises have laid dormant. So it doesn't really matter. And usually, for some reason, most of these aren't on streaming services, so you'd have to sell the 7 Cs. So it works better, whereas Harry Potter is, I'd assume, on Netflix. So, like, I don't feel any hate to any Harry Potter fan, but I feel it is kind of childish to hate the Harry Potter fans, or the hatred for Rowling. Like that's where I just need to. That's where I need to figure out what you mean by childish. Um, but I don't care if you're a Harry Potter fan. No, the franchise. The franchise itself is childish. It is. That's the entire point. Like there is Potterheads who are still like J.K. Rowling could come out on national TV and stab someone, and people will go, "Ah, she's just misunderstood." Like, well, she's clearly a hatred person, a hateful person. Like she's not good. It's like people who defend billionaires. It's like, why are you obsessed with defending a billionaire? He's not going to give you his money, or they are not going to give you their money. Like Harry Potter fans either grow up and realize that maybe I shouldn't offend a piece of shit. Yeah, no, that's understandable with the Nintendo games. There's a big right, I need to add this. There's a big difference between liking Mario and liking fucking Harry Potter in my eyes. In my eyes, at least. I can't talk like I said if I don't know they're accessible to anyone. They are accessible if you pay for the Nintendo Switch expansion pack that allows you to play for other franchise older games. But usually the way to go is emulation. I didn't say anything there. I didn't say anything there. But the way to go is that. Um, you don't relate. Yeah, I never related to. I just thought it was a bit. My friend Jack was all not my friend. My cousin Jack was always obsessed with Harry Potter. I have a vague memory of them two coming into my nanny's house, telling us that they were going to see Harry Potter. Um, and I went. I don't think I want to watch it. I, I remember one of my Harry Potter DVDs I had at the time. There was an ad for Pottermore, which was J.K. Rowling's approved fan fiction. The DVD came from late 2011 or so. So I wonder how it's going now. Give me a second. Let's do a quick Google here. Pottermore fan fiction. Apparently, they only published 2 books. Well, fan fiction books. Might be wrong. There might be more, but I don't know. Is there more? Fuck me, there is more. Jesus Christ. Jeez. I, I clicked it and I was like, Jesus. But, like, again, my entire criticism is I don't care if you're a fan of the franchises, but you have to admit you can't be disappointed if you get looks for like liking the franchise, if that makes sense. That's how I feel. Still active. I presume it got a mass exodus after the Rowling thing. I think it's still active. But when you search when you search Pottermore, when you search Pottermore, it comes up with the website for Harry Potter. So, I don't really know if it's active, but it might be. But the last known one I seen came out in 2011, so it's if it is active, it's probably active somewhere else. But Tom Felt is he the guy? Is he Draco Malfoy? Am I wrong? But is he Draco Malfoy? Because yes, yes, no, I love him. I love him for the simple fact where he doesn't say anything bad about J.K. Rowling, but he's like, I'll gladly do like the stage play and shit where I will play Draco Malfoy, and I'm like, you're like 50 now, man. You can't fucking be Draco Malfoy. Draco Malfoy's supposed to be like a 12-year-old. You're a fucking 40-year-old man. Yeah, I love him for the fact where he still is clinging on to it. And the difference I know people would say is, but you laugh at like I know people would say, but you laugh at not Barrymore. you laugh at Barry Evans doing karaoke, but I'm like, there's a difference between Barry Evans doing karaoke and actually like um doing karaoke where he's like going around as Barry from EastEnders. But he's embraced that. Whereas Draco is just doing, I'm Draco Malfoy. And it's like, yeah, 20 years ago. You're not now. Get over it. There's gonna be a new one. Get over it. Like there's a difference between like Barry and then fucking Tom Felton in my eyes. But also, you wouldn't really have to deal with it. See, I think I have more respect for a soap actor who stayed on a show longer that is still running and basically being the same character. That's fine. But when you're only known for one franchise, and it's like you could be a better actor, but you just choose to live in the past. I'm like, it's fair enough, I guess. I know people are only going to see you for a certain character. Like when people see Tobey Maguire, they just go Spider Man. So I understand from the perspective, but at least Tobey Maguire is not going around cosplaying as Spider Man. Like, I think that's a bit of a difference. Like saying, get the fuck out of the way. Oh yeah, you're on Maguire. I thought you were on about Tom Falcon for a second. Yeah. Jesus, Nicola, yell at me like that again, please. Imagine Tom Felton and Leo DiCaprio as friends. Yeah, but I feel like Leo DiCaprio, I know he's just dated women who are barely 20, but he hasn't, to my knowledge, done anything outrageous. No, Tom Felton hasn't either, but wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what is this? He's invaded someone's stream against their will to make money. What? What the fuck did I miss? Oh, Inception, alright. I was like, what the fuck have I missed? is he Freddy Krueger? Yeah, I haven't watched Inception, no. I haven't seen many movies that Leo DiCaprio is in, to be honest. I was just like, did he play Freddy Krueger? What did I miss? Sorry, what the fuck's going on here? Fucking hell, Nicola. Okay. 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 That is Emma seems like B if B wasn't psychotic. Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. I haven't seen the Odyssey, by the way, no. I was going to see. Oh no, I don't want to put on full screen. I don't want to fucking look at it full screen. I was going to see it, but no, I went. Nah, don't see it. It's 3 hours. But he might see when I get my tattoo done in 2 weeks. But I was tempted. What I am seeing though is hopefully Friday I'm going to see Coyote versus Acme. That's a movie I loved, or not loved, but that's a movie I really wanted to see. Yeah, you fucking Tom Holland, you have not Leo DiCaprio, you have Robert Pattinson, you have fucking Matt Damon. Like the cast is studded. No, there's a story. I don't know if this is true. It's just some bullshit the internet's made up. But there's a story that apparently during the Odyssey, he would go tell the fucking Spider-Man team, "Yeah, this is what we should do with the franchise." It's Spider-Man. He was like saying what he should do with Spider-Man Brand New Day when he was doing Odyssey. They look like a happy family. They seem like happy. I'm trying to be positive since there has been a lot of doom and gloom around EastEnders. But this week so far is absolutely shite. Hello, SD Cricket fan. Hello. I'm currently on the second episode here. Um, I'm, Nicola nearly cut some man's balls off, so Because Rafi is going, that broke your heart. E. Graven's in here with the fire. It's like really bad. It's just as bad as I think you've been hacked. You've gone rogue. Oh, here we go. SD cricket fans gonna be like, and see the problems with all these foreigners. Oh Jesus, no. Okay, so these are definitely getting married, I think. We don't want SD cricket fan becoming an Eddie. Luckily, I have hope he won't. SD cricket fan just does a heel turn. And I've always had a problem with watching Walford. Albert Square after dark, but better. Drops the mic. Also, Craig, I don't trust you, mate. I don't trust you. You seem like a rocket. Listen here, there's just too much multicultural. Never mind. I'm not saying there's anything. He's just going to turn into your like uncle that you rarely see at Christmas. You only see him at Christmas because he's not invited to anywhere else. He's just going on a rant. He's just going to be like him. He's the uncle you keep away and only invite at Christmas. I was just straw man voice going to be Frank Butcher. I don't know. Yeah, the uncle being a critical drinker. He's a critical drinker and he blames all these problems on the fact that people like to live their life slightly different. It's not my fault my life is shit. It's those bloody people coming into our country stealing our jobs. There's something stuck in my tooth. I got Barney's there as well. He's in the background. I nearly said Bonnie Blair. Bonnie Bear. Fucking. I don't know what I was going there. All right, I have nothing to really add here. There's nothing I can really add. The, yeah, they're go- These fucking miss. Sorry. Um, Ravi's on our screens. That's great, isn't it, Ravi? We all love Ravi here, don't we? Ravi is sat on a wall. That's great, isn't it? Out. Well, have you been on this with Nicola? Greg isn't on. Is that in Wednesday's episode or is it in today's? Or Wednesdays or Tuesdays? I haven't watched Wednesdays, but he's not nonce from what I'm gathering, but he's very heavily employed to be one, which is so fucking funny to me. Yeah, he hasn't gone full Martin yet. Again, unless there's something that I didn't. Yeah, I haven't seen Wednesday. Excuse me, Martin Platt. Yeah, not Martin from EastEnders, Martin Platt. Yeah, Martin, not Martin Fowler. No. Okay, I'm back. Martin Fowler actually criticised Michelle Fowler for doing it. Yeah. Yeah, well, obviously I know he hasn't gone far, like in comparison, but like Craig, that is not Martin. But it is funny in my eyes, like the fact you like, because did you really need to bring Craig in just to make him a non? Sorry, did you really need to bring him in just to make him a nonce? Oh, was my microphone gone? Did I accidentally hit my microphone out and not speaking? Oh, hello. No, I'm still here. I keep getting ads for base 44. What the fuck is base 44? Oh, it's a designer website. Okay. From here I can check Smith. Okay, so I think probably with AI, like a lot of them now. I think Nicola killed her dad. And he crashed. To be fair, it's not your fault, Nicola, really. Okay, so she was responsible for him getting in the car, but she wasn't responsible for his death, which is fair enough. Even though I can't imagine fucking dying in a car crash gonna be one of the most miserable ways to go, in my eyes. Well, in my eyes at least, they might be wrong, but speaking of which, there was 5 idiots who went down the wrong way on the motorway in Ireland and fucking crashed into 4 people and a child. And the people, the perpetrators who crashed into the other car are dead. Like the people who caused the car crash are dead. And yeah, there's an entire debate now online whether you should say it's right or wrong that they deserve to die, but my entire stance is you play silly games, you get stupid awards. So don't be surprised if when your plan goes to fuck, don't be surprised that you're at fault. No, they lost their lives incredibly young, but then you shouldn't have done it. And if you were going to do it, you should have done it down the fucking rural lanes of Ireland. I love that bun, thanks. Fuck off. That cherry tart might be nice. Do you agree with me on what? Which one do you agree with me on? The idiots who drove down the motorway on the wrong side and crashed into another car, and now the perpetrators, like the people that crashed into are severely injured, and fucking the 5 idiots are now dead. For legal reasons, I have no opinion and have never had an opinion, and you will never catch me saying anything wrong. Look into the camera and pretend it's all a lie. Yeah, no, they were very fucking stupid. Like, what did you think was going to happen? Fucking God was going to pick you off the road. Yeah, I know people go, that's a bit mean to say that they deserve to, but like, you do that thing, you deserve to be, like, you deserve, maybe not death, but you deserve to be punished, in my eyes. I don't know why you decide at 3 a.m. to go down the wrong side of the fucking road. It was a TikTok, I know it was a TikTok trend, but like, why would it be, why, like, who's looking at that TikTok going, that's a fucking great TikTok? Like, there's just some things you don't do TikToks about, and one of them is risking your life. Again, this era of the internet is so desensitized to like tragedies because obviously people grew up with live leak and shit. And yeah, I opened Threads one day and I fucking seen. Yes, it's a TikTok trend. I'm not making it up. It's a TikTok trend. I'm like, it's like this internet. We've become so desensitized. I've seen, well, only once, thankfully. I've only seen Charlie Kirk's assassination once, thankfully. Like, I don't want to laugh at that, but the internet has become so desensitized that people are sharing that clip of them going on the wrong side and actually crashing. That like we just don't, people just don't care, and I'm like, it's a bit serious the fact that they fucking risk their well, not risk, but they don't miss. But like, is it worth getting 50 likes on a TikTok? Your life, is it? Like, it'd be like me. No, I did see the We Are Charlie Kirk fight. I opened Threads the day of his exit of the planet, and fucking someone had already posted the video, and I'm like, I didn't really want to see that raw footage. Thank you very much, but now I did. So yeah, it was just like, you look at it and you go, why is this being shared? Maybe we don't share it. You know, someone did just die on camera. Don't do it. But again, then there's some people that want to find these horrific like accidents that happen on camera, like to be found, because there's a weird side of lost media where there's like dark lost media. Incredibly weird. It's just like people out there who are actively looking for footage of Owen Hart, who was a wrestler who fell from the rafters because he was supposed to be on a harness, supposed to be lowered down, but he fell. The harness broke, and people are like, "I just want to see the footage," and I'm like, "Don't know, a fucking man fell about 60 feet." Yeah, dark lost media is fucked up, and I'm like, there's some things that should just be kept lost in my eyes. Yeah, people are just like, I just need to see it. I'm like, no, you don't. If you do, you're depraved. Like, it's generally, I. What's funny is I'm not on Twitter, but I'm on Threads, which is funny. But no, Threads is one of the worst because you'd have people posting AI memes, where obviously they to fit their narrative, they like something I've seen. Like there's something I've seen where like they'll have famous women actors. They'll just get a weird image where obviously they're like mid saying something, and they just kind of look like that, and they're like, "Look at the ugly women. Look at the ugly liberal women." It's like, fuck off, fuck off. But you know, there is a subset of lost media that should remain lost. Like, Lol Superman should definitely remain lost. That should never be found, in my eyes. Which I can explain, but I will have to pull a trigger warning if I explain. But Lol Superman is one of the videos that should remain lost. It should. It's a video that should never be found. To make it it's surrounding 9/11. It's surrounding that, and it's surrounding some people in the buildings. That's what it's surrounding. You can make your assumptions of what that exactly is, but that is the essence of the video. The people in the towers. All right, fuck it. So apparently, and again, it's both lost media, but it's also apparently a myth. There's apparently some college students who watched, and E. Graven just put this on mute, and I'll give you a thumbs up when it's done. But apparently, some college students filmed. So as you know, when the planes hit the tower, people couldn't escape the building. So there was people jumping off the top floors, and some people filmed it, like as a funny, like I don't know, like a funny prank or something. And they filmed it, and people went that far, and I'm like, no, because that's people jumping out of like a fucking building. That shouldn't be found. So that's why it's called LOL Superman, because they were jumping out the building, and apparently the like people were calling, like, were laughing, going, "Oh, it's like Superman, get it?" I was like, just no, just don't find it, leave it lost. There you go. It's fucking one of the horrendous things that just should never be found in my eyes. It's like I said, it's incredibly fucked up, and apparently people have seen the actual video. Like that guy, I saw a video of some guy self-harming, or some people wanted to check it out, and like I only heard about it, and would never want to watch it. Like as much as YouTube community guidelines would go off about swearing, I do understand why they are needed. But yeah, like how fucking people pain Olympic. I'm assuming that involves like the extreme pains. You know, people just want weird things found. So I do get intrigued, like again, I do get intrigued hearing like the darkest corners of the internet. Obviously, I would never go out of my way to watch the darkest corners of the internet, like, because that's just something I would rather not do, because that just seems incredibly fucked up. But I would like hearing about certain topics, and yeah, I would never go out of my way to actually research or find it. I know, just like in the lost community. Yeah, I'm never gonna watch it. It's just like in the lost media community, people are like, "I want this most fucked up video found." It's like, fuck off. It's so silly. Then obviously, if you don't know what Live Leak was where they would have people's deaths on the internet. On a site where you could see people actually be killed. I believe that was what Live Leak was. And yeah, that. I think they've changed their site now. Well, not changed, but they've changed some guidelines around it. But yeah, it's fucking people want the weirdest things found. But on Thread, Thread, it's live. Let me check. I'm gonna put it incognito because I obviously don't want the fucking thing coming up. Is it active? No, it went defunct in 2021. So they solved 5 years ago. So guys, sadly we cannot post on Live Link. It's gone deactive. But you know, yeah, they probably just went. It's not Live Link. It's Link Live. It's different. It's different. You still wonder how Craigslist is still active. It's got no moderation. Isn't Craigslist just an American site, anyways? I might be wrong. I know there's a new trend on Vinted where well, not a trend. I don't want to use trend because that's a very wrong wording of it. But I know there's sort of a new it's a new sort of thing on Vinted where they will sell teddy bears for thousands of dollars and say it's like used and in mint condition. It's obviously not teddy bears. Let your mind think of what that actually is. And yeah, it's like fuck me, why we I just wanted to go on Vinted and looking for some cool shirts like this. Why am I fucking you looking for a used teddy bear in new condition? Like I'm not making it up. That is the thing that people do on Vinted, and it's weird. It's probably the same on eBay, even though eBay's just allowed AI onto the site. To have the fucking stuff now on eBay when you search for it, comes up with AI results of like people using AI in their listings. I'm like, why are we doing that? Why? Craigslist is shady. Yeah, there's the new teddy bear vintage conspiracy is scary. You know that they're selling children. Oh, I might like this. Mr. Brightside not in before I become Ben Mitchell. I have the hair like him. I don't agree that I can understand where they're going from, where they're being indie, but it's not. It's not. It's can be classified if it wants, but to me, it's not indie. Like if the Killers were still like a little known band, you could call them indie. But they have like millions of. I could check Spotify very quickly. I'm going to tell you your payment hasn't gone through, lad. Um, how many fucking things do I have? I follow the Killers. I like the Killers. They have 37 million listeners. Like, if they're fucking indie, then yeah. I'm gonna start the episode now, and the intro is playing. You know that song is about leave about his wife cheating, and then if you listen to the album, there's like some hidden meanings in it. Like, did he kill Jenny, who's apparently the girlfriend in that song? As he says later in the album, in one of the songs, Jenny was a friend of mine. It's because people do that; they look through albums and see do they have meanings in it, which is fine, which I actually understand. I do like the Killers' debut album. What fucking was their debut album called again? It's just called The Killers, wasn't it? So much for a pre-water shit show. What is Joel watching? Probably Hot Fuzz. There we go. Hot Fuzz. That's what it's called. Hot Fuzz. Here's a dilemma for both of you. If you knew your best friend, was cheating on the partner, would you tell the partner? Well, ideally, you want to hear it coming from the horse's mouth. You want to hear from the cheater. If you, it's a dilemma. Look, realistically, you should tell, but also maybe they don't want to listen unless it's coming from their partner. Creepy Craig jump scare. Sorry, I thought there was something stuck at the end of my gums. Sorry, pal. All right. Cindy being classic Cindy. I will say, I will say, I was watching some EastEnders Christmases for the channel, probably the memberships, but fucking I couldn't like Cindy look. I know like she's aged here, and like I'm not saying like people can't age, but young Cindy does not look like later Cindy, like in the late 90s. She just looks completely different. Like anywhere between like 1989 to like roughly 1993, she just looks different. Where the hell has Max been? And says Cindy she should know if Max has gone sus. Peter looking miserable as well already. Well, of course you look miserable. Fucking, he's working a fruit and veg stall. He can't really do much. And get your hands off those apples unless you're not going to buy them. I wish they gave Penny more screen. I do. I think it's criminal. I think it's criminal that you didn't give her screen time. And then the fact that she might be dead in fucking 2027 with also Denise, it's not really a good sign. Okay, Craig, what are you doing? Craig is a terrible liar. I need Cindy versus Priya feud, but Wadey never listens to the fans. Um, you've been very extremely thorough with trying to butter Amy, which is problematic. In the acting like a petulant child. Um, she's a grandmother. Oh, sorry for that burp. Yeah, she shouldn't be acting like this. I just find it funny. I just find it funny. Well, I know I'm not laughing. What are you laughing for? What are you laughing for? So where is this barn, or this fucking party? Harry's. All right, I tell you right. Finny, I like you, Finny. You're stepping up, but like, just let her take the lead. She is going through it. Myra with an I, not an A, a Y. Having the Kojo's girlfriend, she hasn't been back yet. Sucky popping around sounds like Myra's worst nightmare. I am pronouncing it right, aren't I? Myra. You're gonna get fucking Denise a black eye, aren't you? No, Myra. Like Mira. 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 You haven't hung up, Denise. Or Kim. Also, Denise's new family comes in next week. Let's go. Celebrate good times. Come on. Celebration. I know. I don't know the song. Also, it's not Harry's barn. It's fucking George's place. All sat in the yoga ball, but fucking Penny isn't. Can we not put Penny in a wheelchair on the yoga ball? Like, come on, guys. I've had this shite fucking pressed against me to mental health units. Imagine being on the beach. Who do you imagine is there with you? Imagine that. I need to do more mindfulness as soon as I think about Wadey, Sarah, Zoe. Imagine you're on a beach, a big, beautiful beach. Will you marry me, love? Will you marry me? Abby, you're asking the wrong person to marry for you. Fair work for Nigel. Well, yeah, he did. To be fair, yeah, but I don't think his mind was doing mindfulness. I think we had to paint that picture ourselves. You're on a big, beautiful beach with big, beautiful animals. SD Cricket fan, how could you imagine SD Cricket fan? Accept his proposal. Yeah, SD Cricket fan, accept his proposal. Or what you do is don't show up to the altar. Don't show up to the altar. Just accept it, and then when he goes to the altar, you're just at home. Like, this doesn't work to me because he's leaving in fucking January, or he's leaving at the start of next year. I just want to check to make sure no news was broke. No, it's not. Open the box. What's in the box? Open the box. It's Max Bradley. Open the box. What's in the box? What's Max's body count? I'd say at least 20. That'll be a good 20. I can have a look very quickly. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find out what happened. Okay, I have all these romances here. His wives have been Rachel Brannon. She's been in the show. Tanya Cross, Kirsty Bell, Rainey Cross. Fiancés have been Vanessa Gold, Tanya Jessup, Cindy Beale, and her romances have been Rachel Brannon, Tanya Cross, Stacey Brannon, Ronnie Mitchell, Becca Swanson, Vanessa Gold, Kirsty Bell, Roxy Mitchell, Lucy Beale, Emma Summerhays, Karine Smart, Cat Moon, Brannon. I did say that right, didn't I? Carmel Casamie, Rainey Cross, Mello and Ruby Allen, Zoe Slater. He had an unknown woman prior to 2022. Zoe Slater, Cindy Veal, Linda Carter. And affairs he's had Tanya Jessup, Gemma Clays, Stacey Fowler, Vanessa Gold, Kirsty Brannon, Emma Summerhays, Brannon, Linda Carter, and Andrea Hart. So fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So about 22 in total, if I'm correct. Just give or take a 22. Give or take. Nice. Nice cat. Nice. Free drink. No wonder the bar is going out of fucking business. Fucking free drinks night. Like, how long left do you think a Slater? Do you think a Slater Moon the heck is? Gotta be pretty soon. Yeah. So. Okay. What? I'm just in the back of my mind. I just have Craig. What the fuck is Craig doing? Guys, John Cena George on. Is Joel redeemed or not? Something seems. I want to say he is, but I also can see why he's not. Wonder what the Duff Duff is going to be then. He is vulnerable. He has, but he's sort of. I got out again. Priya is the pregnant one. Not got confirmed. It didn't get confirmed, but it's alluded to. What does Penny look depressed? Well, wouldn't you if you're disabled and having a child? Alright. So is the Duff Duff. So is Max cheating again? Is he cheating again? Oh, she's on a pregnancy test. The fuck was that? Hold on, I'm opening Google. It's just a big red hair. I don't know. What I want to show you is this video, which is here. Look at what fucking Hulk did. Look at what he did. Look at this. Look at what Hulk did. How the Hulk do it? Hulk, oh fuck up. Fuck, I keep stopping it. Sorry. Look at Hulk. Look what he do. Look at that. He's got his Hulk out. Look at that. Look at what Hulk's done. Look at what Hulk's done. Hulk, how could you? You were supposed to. I don't know what the audio is. The audio could be anything. I don't know the audio. I only know the file. Oh God, he's Hulker out, brother. Gotta remove that very quickly. What is the audio to this? I actually don't know the audio. Hold on. Oh, it's the Avengers thing. That's gonna get fucking claimed. I didn't know that. Sorry. Sorry, lads. Sorry. Hulk's got his massive wang out, lads. Go on, Hulk. I don't know how he got the executive producing role. Did all Ben Wadey, but he did. Let me just forward this to Luke. Well, watching. Would anyone like to see an early draft of Christmas 2015? Because I don't mind like having people here and not showing them that if they want to see it. I know it's August, but let me have it. What episode are you on? I'm finished. I finished it. I've watched just Wednesday's episode gone by. Priya's taking a pregnancy test. So is she the pregnant woman in the bed in the New Year's flash forward? Probably. This is probably a red herring so far, if I had to guess. But yeah. I don't really know how to feel about it, to be honest, because I don't really like. I know I've been saying I don't really care a lot, but I don't. Like, there's nothing here to really sink your teeth into, if that makes sense. Like, Nicola's family showing up, that's cool. I don't mind that. I just, like, unless you're a fan of these characters, you're not going to enjoy this week. Like, most people don't like Craig because they presume he's a nonce, which again, presuming. And if he's not a nonce, there's a lot of signs that indicate that he is. And people don't like Craig, they don't like Amy, they don't like Joel because you didn't redeem Joel, you brought him back, and then how you redeemed him, well, redeeming a strong word, how you redeemed him is you had him get hit in the back of the head with a hammer. But to people that doesn't really work because it's all fun and games if I have a sex addiction and then I come out months later saying I don't have one anymore, I got help. It's like, yeah, but have you actually shown us the proof and shown us things like that? I was trying to make a less extreme example of what Joel did. I'm basically saying if Joel has done all of this work and he has proven that he has changed, why haven't we seen any of it? It just feels very weird that you force people to basically go accept the truth or deny it. And it's like, well, most of us are going to deny it because it makes no fucking sense to believe that he would do it. In my eyes, at least. Like, to me, why would he? Like, how do we know he's changed? Is my question. Like, you're not really showing us how he's changed. You've just gone, he's changed, and we've all had as an audience had to go, fair enough, he's changed. Then I guess, and it's just silly in my eyes. And then, like I said, with Craig, no one cares about Craig because fucking like Ash is the only one who cares about Craig, but even he has said to me that like it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good, bruv. And I do agree with that sentiment as well, that it's not looking good because how were people supposed to feel with the Amy and like Craig stuff? How were people supposed to feel with the Cindy stuff? Because they're throwing in hints now that Cindy's not Max's true love, because Linda knows all the things about Max that Cindy doesn't. So who's to say this wedding will last the 6th of September? I want to say is when they have it, or they have it in the New Year's. Who's to say it lasts? But it's it's very weird. You're setting up multiple weddings and multiple things when really Linda's leaving, Ravi's leaving. I know Johnny's not ever on screen, but Johnny's leaving, and it's like it's just the fact there's a lot of people leaving, so you don't really feel the need to get invested. I know that might sound silly from a general standpoint, but again, it's like if you watch a movie, right? And I'm excluding when an actor obviously dies because that's a different rule of thumb. But it's like if you watch a movie, right? And then they clearly go, yeah, we're never going to do a second one. It's only one and done, and that's it. I never want to return to the role. That's it. So you go into the movie going, what's the point then of watching the movie? I already know the character doesn't want to return for another movie. He said he doesn't want to do another one. Or it's a TV show. It's like watching this TV show, and then it's like, you're going to do a second season? Well, no, the main actor left, so we don't want to do it. It's like, what's the point of investing if there is no real conclusion? Because half these people that your entire rest of the year is set around are leaving, like Linda, like Ravi, and possibly Denise, and possibly Penny. So it's just a lot of like, get invested, but don't because they're leaving, and it just doesn't make sense to me because I understand fully that you want people to care and that it's a hook, line, and sing to get them in, but if you follow the news and you know who's leaving and who's returning, like Sean Slater's returning, it's hard to get invested in these characters that are leaving because we haven't. There's no point. Because are they going to get their happy ending? Most of them, yes. Some of them won't. So it's like, should I really care that Robbie wants to marry Priya and he's presumably dead in the new year? No, there's no point in my eyes. It's like if Grant returned tomorrow, and then yeah, he's only going to do a year. He's only going to do a year, but we're not going to tell him when he leaves. There's no point watching the year of Grant return, knowing he's going to leave at the end of the run, and they're not going to tell you what month he's leaving. You just have to guess. Like that's not fun. Like there's no point investing in these characters when you know they're leaving. It's the wrestling example of where, like, if you know if someone is leaving your company or your promotion, is there any point to give them a push or like a promotion, basically, to feature them on TV more? So obviously the answer is yes, you should do it anyways. But if you know they're leaving and they're going to go to another company that has a TV deal, is there any point of actually putting them on the screen, knowing they're leaving and going to a different company? I know this is not really working the extender sense, but like Ravi's leaving, what's the point of really showing us Ravi like proposing to Priya? There's no real juice to sink his teeth into, and that's just where I stand on it. Like I get it's August shit, but you need to have a fully plan. Like you need to have it how all the pieces are going to fit in. Because right now it is literally just it might go here, it might go there, it might go there, or it might go here, and it's like you care what your audience thinks. And I'll read your comment. I agree, Piggy. They haven't shown any change. Thought the episode was fine with the script writing with Lauren and Sydney in the bathroom was embarrassing. Cindy, I understand because she is going to be an awkward character to write. Because fundamentally, Sydney, whether you like to agree or disagree, at the end of the day, is well not problematic, but it is going to be a very weird character to write for, considering you don't really know where you want to put her in direction wise. So maybe he announced he was leaving short notice, which makes me think maybe some of the cast unhappy. Sure. The thing is, I just like I get you have to announce he's leaving, but you announce it closer to the time that he's leaving. Because to me, having it been announced in August that he's leaving, say then in December, where say in December they announce, oh, he's leaving. At least in December, you won't feel like you've wasted your time investing in this character because you go, oh, he's leaving next month. That's fine. Whereas announcing it in August that he will be leaving at the end of the year, it's like there's no point watching his episodes then because he's just going to leave. So it's like is there any point investing in them? Like, I know, like, you can't predict these things and you have to play it by ear, but, like, yeah, if the premature announcements make the narratives lose momentum for the viewer. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get across. Fundamentally, announcing these exits, like Linda, I will make the exception for because unlike Ravi, people actually like Linda, and people are hoping that Mick does come back for Linda because even that can be because at least with Linda, you know she's going to get a happy ending no matter what. In my eyes, because I don't just see her living in the back of a black cab with Johnny and they drive off as Julius in plays. For Linda, and I know this might be controversial, but for Linda, just give her everything. Give her the dream exit. Give her Mick. Give her the exit. Give her the Belgian whistles. Give her her own theme. Even give her Mick or Linda's. Give her like Mick and Linda's theme, and then have them leave and have it be a big ceremonial thing because that will be worthwhile. But Ravi, you know, he's just going to like either disappear, go to jail, or is shot dead. Like Lindy, at least you know she's getting a happy ending. You hope she's getting a happy ending because I think fundamentally having her just leave in the back of a cab is going to be, in my eyes, very shit for the character's exit. Unless she dies, but I don't see her dying. I know that might sound like wrong, but for Linda, she can't just like leave. She has to have a proper reason, which is Mick, in my eyes. I just want to put it out there as a viewer. Would you be more happy if she just goes, "Yeah, Mom, I don't really like this place anymore. I'm just going to leave," or would you prefer the bells and whistles, where they bring back not the entire family, but most of the family, and it's a sort of happy reunion, and then you can occasionally bring them back when she feels right to be brought back? Because I think that's better than just that. But Ravi, like, I don't see the point in announcing his exit because it makes again. I know it's funny saying for me because I'm a pundit. I basically I have to discuss what the EastEnders is giving me. But in saying that, announcing Ravi that he's leaving at the end of the year just makes people guess, and whether they're correct or wrong, like me, just guess that he's going to be the gunman. It's yes, it makes us wanky and goes, he's the gunman then, but it also makes it predictable. Which I'm not saying because I do give out that it's not that is predictable and it's not predictable. But to me, you need to have the second guess your people, but also give them a bit of leeway. I don't know how to word it, but like people should not know how to fully figure out what the flash forward is going to look like in August. They should be able to figure out near December, if that makes sense. Like there's six, like you didn't know no one was going to die until the fucking episode. Whereas this, it's set up nearly way too much, and like whether you agree or disagree, this just feels way too forced. Of like Linda knows all of not mix. Max is like favorite like desserts and favorite place to be and favorite restaurant. Like whereas Cindy doesn't know any of that. Yeah, the most likely outcome is it's two parts or just a 1 hour episode, but I'd give it two parts. Or it's like New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Linda just like you have Linda leave with Mick. It's just as simple as that. As you say, this truly feels like the end of the character chapter. And love them or hate them, they did signify a new era of the show. Linda deserves an iconic exit. Linda should get an iconic exit. Again, I've said this multiple times. If you just have her leave, just like she just randomly gets on the tube, it's going to be like that's not worth it. Like love or hate Martin. Like the example I can give, and I know this might be controversial, but it's like Mark Fowler Senior, not Junior. It's like Mark Fowler, specifically Todd Carty's. So I know David Scarsper couldn't really play Mark for much longer because he died. But it's like Todd Carty's Mark, where they just killed him off screen. It's like whether you love or hate him, he's an iconic character, and he has to be given a proper exit because he's a part of the original 24, 25. He's a part of that group where he deserves a proper death. Yes, I know it's argued that most of them didn't get one, but like he deserves a proper one. Like Martin, love him or hate him, he was the right choice for the anniversary death because he's such a big character, but not a big loss. And you can you like like Martin, yeah, you could have him leave with Sonya and he has a happy ending, but also Martin, you can also have him lose, but you can't just like if Martin just went, "Oh, I'm dying of cancer," it's like, well, that's fun. We haven't seen any of that, have we? Like these characters deserve a legendary exit. Is how I view it. Can't like again. It's like a Pauline, for example. If Pauline just meant, "Oh, he's been hitting the head with a frying pan. I'm just going to nip to Australia." It's like what's the fucking point in that? Fucking point in that? Like you don't like these characters. You just don't waste. And like I know, again, famous example is Dot, but they just meant Dot died in Ireland. And I went, fair enough. Like yeah, but it's just I don't think you should have announced Ravi's like exit until it was closer to the time. Leave people second guessing until the last moment. Like, how have people figured out who the gunman is in December? Because it very much seems like he is the gunman. Because it all lines up now that he's proposing to Priya, he loves Priya, and that he wants his happy ending with Priya, and that Priya is now pregnant with possibly Max's baby, and is also going to have Max's kid. So it's like if you've basically in the span of 2 weeks you've drip fed what the most likely outcome of the fast forward is, which is fucking mental in my eyes. Because that's 2 weeks. That's literally 2 weeks in August. People have now figured out. Again, if I do an Easter egg hunt and I basically walk you to all the locations, like if I do an Easter egg hunt and I walk you to all the locations and go, you finished Shawshank Redemption? That's great. Like I was saying, if I walk you to all the Easter egg locations, I go, there's an Easter egg, there's an Easter egg. It's like that's not fun. You at least want some guessing. But to basically in the span of 2 weeks, go, okay, we don't know what we're doing, but we have it figured out. Like Ash, I don't know if you've watched today's episode, but they basically have Priya throwing up, so she's possibly pregnant. So in the span of like a week and a half, you figure out Ravi's the gunman, Linda's marrying Max, and Priya's possibly pregnant. Like, does that not feel a bit silly to people? Oh my Mark, I would have lived for the Pauline Mark Valentine if he had passed away in the square. Um, would have given Wadey some good. Oh, not Wadey, Wendy some good scenes to work with, as she could 100% go there. But yeah, no, yeah, it's like Mark deserved an iconic exit, but you didn't give him one because shock value. It's it's like that doesn't work. So yeah. So in these last two episodes, they've basically had Ravi persistently go to Priya, "I love you and I want to marry you," and she's also pregnant, possibly pregnant, and you have Cindy do a questionnaire of who wants to be a Cindy Air, where she has to predict all of Max's all of the questions like what's Max's favorite movie, what's Max's favorite location, and she fails it, but Linda nails it. So you've possibly already given out who he's marrying. Like it's so fucking silly. You've done it in a span of a week, like because you've announced both Linda and Ravi are leaving, so the future just lines up perfectly. It's so silly. It's so fucking silly in my eyes, and it's going to be like if we do a East End Saloon tomorrow or Friday, probably Sunday if I had to guess. It's going to be so easy to just predict because that's going to be my complaint. Is like you've already revealed too much in the span of a week. This can all be dated, and I could be wrong come December, but you've just wasted it in a span of a week. Like it's just so silly. It's so silly. It is literally doing an Easter egg hunt, but going, here's all the locations for the Easter egg. Have fun finding the Easter egg. You want some hint. You don't want the full fucking puzzle revealed to you. Yeah, no, I would have loved for some Pauline and Mark final scenes. Personally, I would have. I just seeing 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 Mark Fowler Jr. Like yeah, there should be less announcements, more shock value would drum up more social media hype on broadcast days too. Like you were not like obviously I'm not saying like you keep Sean Slater on the wraps because that would leak. That would leak fundamentally. That would leak no matter what. You can you can fucking have him wear a balaclava. It will still leak because Sean Slater, the actor who plays Sean, he's not really like again. If I you can sort of pick me out like if you see me in the street. Same with the person who plays Zach, the guy who plays John. You can easily pick him out. So that was bound to leak. But like announcing Robbie's leaving and Linda's leaving. It's like, well, you've already predicted the flash forward. And if it's not the outcome, it's like, what's the fucking point? But also, Ash, I just want to say, do you agree that Linda should be given an iconic exit, or do you think she should leave just in the back of a black cab? Like, should she just leave, or should she get an iconic exit if you're still here? Like, how should she leave? Because I have been saying she deserves an iconic exit. We'll be watching it pretty soon. You want to hop on the live stream and watch it with me? I'll rewatch it. Let's go. Oh no, you mean the film? All right, never mind. But yeah, no, it's just so funny. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's how I'm predicting it. She will leave with Johnny and Mick, an iconic ending for the cards. Because to me, you have to give her an iconic exit. You can't have her leave just like randomly leave in a like on a tube. She has to have a proper exit, full like shindig. Like she has to have a proper full on exit. She gets Mick and Linda's fame and they leave. I don't know about see Lady Di is an if. I know you could just recast Lady Di, but I feel like Lady Di slash Hot Lips is a very recognizable dog. Like you couldn't recast it, and I don't know if Hot Lips is still alive. Imagine they get for a black cat exit. It's a fake taxi. I think it's fake taxi. Yeah, but she can't just leave though. Like she has to have something better. Can't just be like, I'm nipping to the shop. See you later. Like going to Wendy Rich. I know you've played this character for 21 years. You're just going to go to Australia and that's it. You're never going to be seen again. Get a really big exit. She deserves a really big exit. She's been there for 13 years, carried the ship through some of its toughest time. And if you don't give her a big exit, it's one of your biggest failures. Like Zoe, as much as I've criticized the show with Zoe, Zoe also has to be given a proper exit because she is a big enough character and she deserves it because she is part of, in many people's eyes, one of the biggest moments of 2000s where it's like you're not my mother, yes I am. You know, I know there's no question, but it's also the back of my mind. I'm like, well, who knows? I would, yeah, but I would totally bring back Lady Di, but I don't think Lady Di's coming back. Lady Di will sadly die off camera. Lady Di died on her died on her way back to her home planet. You truly, Ashwin, you've watched Tuesday and Wednesday episodes. Truly, give me your thoughts because I need to know your thoughts. Just message me them because I want to know off camera if you think it's too predictable. I'm worried about Zoe's exit. I'm sad at how her return has been handled. But if nothing else, she deserves fireworks on her exit storyline. I've said her exit has to be big as well because I know it's controversial to say she's not bigger than Stacey. I know Stacey's the most iconic, but probably Sean second best. But she has to be given something big because she literally has one of the most defining moments of the 2000s with the "You Ain't My Mother, Yes I Am." It's probably so recognizable that you could probably show a non-soap fan and they go, "I've heard that audio somewhere." Like literally, it's that recognizable. And I feel like you just can't have her just die off camera. She has to have an exit on screen. But I just think killing her off is such a silly mistake. Just don't kill her off is my question. Just have her stay off camera for a while. Just make her a recurring character, like what Julia Smith did to Mark Fowler. Just have her make a recurring character, pay her to come back every once in a while if she agrees to it, and just have that. And then when she can just pop up like if Josh or Jasmine get married, like there's someone else. She just appeared and she's like, "Fucking shit wedding, isn't it?" And it's like, "Yeah, man, thanks." Like Ansel, basically like Ansel. But no, you have to just hope behind the scenes circumstances don't prevent a forever good exit. See, there's two different reports going around. Well, not on our exit, but on what's going on. Obviously, there's the tabloid answer where it was a big, well, not, I say big argument, I don't mean like a literal, I don't mean like a literal scrap between them. But there's either the tabloids which are saying there was a massive falling out and she left, or there's I forget the journalist, but there's the soap journalist who said no, her exit was mutual. So it really depends whether you want to believe the Sun slash the Daily Mail slash Digital Spy, or you want to believe like this soap journalist, which I would be inclined to believe that it had to be mutual. I don't think it was like, because there's no way it was. There was probably, I will say, there was probably an argument. I'm not going to get into it, but there was probably an argument. But I'm assuming it ended mutually. I'm assuming. There's no fucking way it didn't. Like, you've given this person everything. You can't blame her for trying her best. Like, if I'm in nearly 60 episodes for the last half of 2025 and most of 2026, I'm in the background. There's no point. Better have a break. Because fundamentally, you're never going to replace Zoe. You can try, but you can't. Just like if Lazy Turner returned tomorrow, and then goes in a year's time, I want to leave, and they go, well, you're dead then. Like, but you don't kill off Stacey Slater. Like, she's one of the most iconic characters. Just don't do it. I know, like, comparing Zoe to Stacey's mental, but like, you hopefully understand where I'm coming from. You just don't do it to those characters. You just when you give them a death, you give them a proper death. Like, if Denise dies, she will get a proper death, where she doesn't overcome her cancer and she dies. Which, yes, will be extremely sad, but it'll be better than fucking probably Zoe, that she's hit by a car or something. So yeah, that's just my takeaway on it. It's incredibly, not messed up, but it's incredibly like childish to be like, well, I don't like you anymore. I don't want to play with you. Fuck off. And it's like, well, how about actually being an adult and be like, okay, you want to leave? We'll just give you something to do off screen, and then there you go. That's just my takeaway. Fundamentally, when you get rid of Zoe, yes, you can say Josh and Jasmine are the new Zoe, but totally unrelated. But I'm still not over the fact Susan Tully will never return. Sharon and Michelle would be the modern Pat and Peggy. That is a good comparison. Yeah. Um, I do think that would have been a great Pat and Peggy. Honestly, in a perfect world, either recast or not, I would bring um I would bring back Michelle. Like, it's the ones that, well, you sort of change the narrative when you can't get the jigsaw pieces into place, right? You sort of just you sort of just go, well, kind of like how we watched, it was a Christmas '93, but Grant is just an absolute dick, and they keep saying nowadays that Grant and Sharon were just young lovers, and it's like, well, no, he was clearly not abusive, but he was clearly just a dick. Like, and also I would suspect that there's been more years with Linda and Sharon than there has been with Michelle and Sharon. It would have been what, 10 years, give or take. I know there's off screen as well, but we're counting on screen. There's 10 years plus two when she returned. That's 20, that's 12. Whereas Linda's had 13 years with Sharon. I know Sharon technically has more with Michelle because she always visits her, but on screen they could say, oh, but it was Linda. But yeah. Yeah, no, that's, yeah. But I do like Pat and Peggy. Do like Frank. Fucking, in an ideal world, Frank would be back with his gruffy voice. But I really do wonder when if Susan Tully will ever return to the role, because there's got to be some day where she fully decides to return. And like, Some she's going to return, whether that be on screen or off screen. I want to check to make sure no news has broke out. I guess she just wanted to retire. Only next week the niece is in a coma. Fuck. Bert and Ernie have been filming footage for a school project, but Alfie spots something concerning in one of the clips. Carl looks visibly upset. Alfie is left worried when it becomes clear that something isn't quite right with Kat. What could be wrong? Next week on EastEnders. Okay? Right. I don't mean to alarm you, right? But next week is pretty much Alfie centric as well. That's a bit fucking rough. I wonder what sort of off the acting so definitely. Um I mean she had a good decade or so, but clearly went to work behind the scenes. And the majority of actors who started off in EastEnders at 85 had a pretty rough time with the media. What happened to Michael French before I go? I love Michael French. Michelle French. I mean, yeah, David Scarsper is the saddest example. The funniest example is, of course, Den Moss. Or Leslie Grantham, in my eyes. Gotta bring up Leslie Grantham. But yeah, no, David Scarsper is the saddest example. David Scarsper is a legend in my eyes. I know he's only there for like 3 years, but he still lives on in memory. He will, if Watching Walford had a Hall of Fame, he'd be in the Hall of Fame. He'd be the first bona fide person in there. If EastEnders had a Hall of Fame, I know he's rarely forgot. I know he's mostly forgotten, but he should be at least memorable. Have you watched the David Scarsper documentary? I've seen clips of it. I've seen clips. I know that's weird for me to say, but I've seen clips. He was hounded by the media, and it's fucking one of the saddest examples I know that happens. Is he checks himself into a mental health he checks himself into a mental health ward, and then the media somehow find out where he's staying at. They fucking hound him, and it's like that's so depressing. Like, just let him live his life. But again, there was different times in the. I know, not defending it, but it was different times, and they really wanted fucking anything to shit on EastEnders. They just hounded him for no reason. And then even the ending of his life, where he's just found at the bottom of a cliff, and it's like fucking hell. This poor bloke was riddled with fucking trauma by the press because they wouldn't leave him alone to the point that it killed him. And it's like, if you guys had just let him live his life, maybe he could still be Mark Fowler to this day. Maybe he could have been. Who knows? He might have been written off years later, but maybe he could have still been here if the media weren't such dicks about it. That's just my stance. So I will forever respect Darius Gasper, Mark Fowler. He will forever be great. But I just feel like he did, like I said, out of all the, like obviously out of the main cast, yeah, he's probably not going to get the most acting roles, but I definitely could have seen him in more projects. Is the thing. Like I could see him in more projects, but yeah, it was just sad. Like, and even then, so I always hate Julius Smith for the simple fact of if he didn't want to do the scene, just don't have him do the scene. Like, it's not that deep. I understand Julius Smith's a control freak, but it's like if he didn't want to do it, just don't let him do it. Like again, I understand it's different back then. From like, he didn't want to do it, he didn't have to do it. Like if they go to me, get your chopper out on camera, I'm not, and I go, I don't want to, and they go, well then we're not going to have you on Watch Walford. I'm like, you can't really get rid of me because I don't want to do a scene that I feel like is too rough for me. You know what I mean? It's like the poor bloke just didn't want to do the scene. You fired him, and I know people go, he left. No, they fired him. They definitely fired him. But I say that Julius Smith definitely fired him. And it's she was far too abrupt in firing. Broke my heart to see the spark leave him in his fleeting guest appearances after his firing. He shouldn't have been fired. They should have just been, all right, you don't want to do this. That's fair enough. We'll get someone else to do it, and that will be it. And then they do that, and that's it. You don't get like again. It's like if Ash goes to me tomorrow, I want you to do Hollyoaks, and I go, I don't know anything about Hollyoaks. He goes, you don't do Hollyoaks, you're fired. And I'm like, that's a bit unreasonable, isn't it? Like David Scarsborough did want to be racist to his co-stars in a scene. He didn't have to fire him. Again, there could be more that we don't know about, but that's just how I view it. He didn't have to fire him. He didn't deserve to be fired. And it can be debated whether he was fired or not. I truly believe she fired him. And it's one of, in my eyes, one of the biggest mistakes Julia Smith made in her entire run. I know I've only seen 85 and 86, but it's one of her biggest mistakes she's made. I feel like it's not the same with Zoe, but you've basically cut the legs from out under him. You've basically taken away the chair and told him to sit down. It's like, well, I've no chair to sit down in. You've just gotten rid of the chair. Like, at least help me out. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just like, maybe you shouldn't have fired him. But yeah, that's just my take. I need to watch My Brother David, but it just seems so sad to me because he just seemed like someone who got famous too quickly and then was hounded. Bonjour, Piggy. Je m'appelle Piggy. How are you? Do you think the Teddy scene? Um, do you think the Teddy scene was just a one-off scene, or is there a chance he could be back permanently? I will get to that in a second. Arno Wing said he had great timing and had star quality. And yeah, because he was like he's one of like I love Todd Carty's Mark, right? I love him, but he's not Mark. Yeah, he was head and shoulders above the rest of the cast. He plays Mark incredibly well, and whenever I see him on like the classic podcast or rewatching Christmases for the channel, I always rate him and I always say he's a great character, and I do think he's one of the best. And it's a shame that he was fired in such a hesitant and brutal example. But you just don't do it. You just don't do it. You just change the scene and that's it. Maybe you throw slight digs at him for not doing it, but you don't fucking fire him for it. But the Teddy scene, I think it was just a one-off scene. I don't think he could be back permanently. I don't see him coming back permanently. I'm assuming it was just like, right, you still have one scene to do. We'll just. Do you mind if you film this scene? That's what they did with Teddy. They just went, film this one scene, please. But I would like to see Teddy return permanently, but I don't think he will. He's just going to be in prison, which it's funny how he's in prison but hasn't bumped into Ian. Like, it is because if you're going to tell me that he's in a different prison to Ian and Gray, I'm going to be like, well, no, he's done the same crime as Gray, just less extreme. He didn't even do the crime. He's just there. Lou Ash, SD Cricket fan turned heel on us, Ash. They said they were not a fan of Ravi. They've gone rogue. Wonder what they're going to do with Sean Slater besides Amy. I've heard that Sean said in like 2008, when Amy turns 18, he'll bring her to Ronnie and Rocky's bar. So there might be a scene with that. So I'm guessing so. I don't know what they'll do with Sean Slater. I don't have hope of what they'll do for him. I personally just wouldn't bring him back in this current direction. But it is also funny that the minute there's bad press about the show, like obviously the Shane Ritchie situation, which I'm not getting into, but it is funny when there's bad press like the Shane Ritchie situation and Zoe being basically killed off and Ravi leaving and Linda leaving, they just immediately ring the alarm bell to announce that Sean's back. So it's funny in a sense, but whatever they do with Sean, I will enjoy it. As much as I was negative on that video, I will enjoy it because Sean is a great Slater. He is one of the best Slaters, but he's either here for a year and then fucks off, or he's gone in 6 months. How I see it, he's back full time. I don't know what he'll do. I'm presuming he'll buy the house off Sucky, and it will be theirs and Jean's. That's all I can see him really doing. I don't know what storylines he could be in because Roxy's not here. He can have scenes with Jack, but that's really it. Yeah, that's my only problem. I don't want them to ruin him. That's my only problem with it. Because I've seen how they've handled Zoe. I've seen how they handle Chrissy. I've seen how they handle Jack. I've seen how they handle Ben, as much as I hate Ben. And I've seen how they've handled, like, Sam. Ash hasn't seen Tuesday or Wednesday's episode. But Craig basically is off the case for an alleged crime that he had done to another woman. And not indecent exposure, but indecency act. And it's very pushy towards Amy. And I don't know why this is the direction you wanted to go in. It's clearly the wrong fucking direction. And I don't understand why you went with it. I don't know why you would honestly see this actor and just change his personality completely. It'd be like getting Ash to play the fucking. It'd be like getting Ash to be like do something that's not towards his strengths, like not presenting. You just have Ash be in the background, like he's pretending to be a chair, and it's like Ash is the highlight. If you're having Ash in a video, and yeah, unless he's a guest appearance, he has to be in some speaking role. It's like you just don't like. If I go, all right, Ash, welcome to my channel. It's not my channel. This is obviously both me and Ash's. But if I did my own channel, it's just saying, Ash, I know you're funny, but now in this video, you're just gonna sit here and you're just gonna say yes. That's all you're gonna say is yes, and that's it, and then you're gone. Yeah, they took a cheeky, chappy heart of gold and turned him into a pencil pushing abuser. Like, that's not how you fucking do it. You just don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. But also, I don't understand the whole redemption arc for Joel because you didn't show us any of Joel being redeemed. You didn't show us any of him being redeemed. You've just been he's redeemed. I'm like, yeah, but fans are not going to just buy that he's redeemed. You show us that he's redeemed. You show us this. You show us that he's changed. You don't just say he's changed. Like, it's so silly. It's so bloody silly. I don't understand why. I don't understand why they've gone in this direction with Craig and Joel. I just don't. And also, I don't like the fact that Ravi is like in the center of this when he's leaving at the end of the year. Why did you tell us he's leaving? Why couldn't you say that they'll close it at the time? Why did you have to announce this so far in advance? And now any scene he's in, you can't kind of. Look, do you want to hop on the stream with me and we'll get you to live react to the episodes, Ash? Do you want to do that for the stream? Live react. Or do you want to hop on? Do you want to hop on here? Come on, mate. Hop on, Ash. Everyone's just gonna be like, hop on. Save the live stream. I can't wait till I get a message off camera being like, "Fuck you! Don't give me peer pressure." Peer pressure. Peer pressure. I can't wait for the message off camera. Never do that again, you dick. Fuck you. He wouldn't do that to me, but it is funny. I'll be honest, I feel guilty. Watching your recent videos, I did think you guys were being overly harsh for the sake of it. I regret having those thoughts. You two were spot on all the way. Thank you, SD Cricket fan, but I know you're being hacked at the moment. I know you're hacked. I know this isn't the real SD Cricket fan talking. They actually like Ravi. Which I did bring up on SD Cricket. I don't know if you've doing English dressing cap. I don't know whether he's being serious or not. Just imagine he shows up with a little bobble hat and a fucking little candle. Hello. But yeah, like it's so fucking weird. Actually, it's too warm in this shit. Hold on. I don't. Is he actually hopping on? I'm confused. I have Discord open in case he is, but I don't know if he is. And we talk about the fact that it's getting dark at 9 p.m. Well, yeah, it's surely Drover. We're back to the winter, well, the August months. We're back to the August gloomy months. Oh, hold on.
Hello.
He's here.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on.
Oh,
I have to turn off my
Hold
camera.
on, I need to like turn all my lights on and shit.
Yeah, just give me a second. Can you hear us, folks? He's here. He's going to watch the episodes.
Yeah. 2 individual different watch parties.
I will give me a second. I will stream them to you. That's the wrong
Oh,
one.
sure, okay.
Why the fuck's this not being recognized? There we go. I will stream this to you in a second. You have to see Tuesdays and Wednesdays, is it?
Yeah, I've not watched Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Alright, let me
Also, hello everyone, I'm here. You've convinced me.
He's here for the watch party.
Peer pressure. I was going to do it in the dressing gown and then went, Jesus Christ, this is too warm. Because for some reason, midsummer, I decided I'm going to get a fluffy dressing gown. Obviously, I've not fucking worn it yet. There's been no point. It's too warm.
Can you see?
And it's still too warm.
Can you see my
Yes.
stream? Does that mean?
And it's still too warm. And yeah, so no dressing gown for me.
This is gonna be like the longest edition of the watch party, but I don't care. We've actually got you on.
It's still mad that out of all times where I would agree to do this, it's also the day where we've watched 7 Christmas episodes. So fuck it, it's outrageous.
Pop out the stream, sorry. There we go, I fixed it. But it's Tuesday, right? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we in.
Yeah, we in. Can you see this?
Yeah.
It's not being picked up, is it? No, it's not.
Nope.
I will just turn it down very quickly.
Wait, have you zoomed in on your box?
I have. Give me a second.
Well, let me only start your watch along. Oh, Episode starts now. He's paused it.
There it goes. Starts now.
What do we make the thumbnail of this week? Is it really going to be Priya sat on the bog?
It can be.
18th, yes.
What the fuck is Beadle, by the way?
I don't know. All I think is Peter Beadle, who's like a football manager.
My camera's fixed like that. I think it's fine now.
It looks like you've enlarged it weirdly. Like your head's like double the size of your normal head.
Better? I know it's a bit out now. I don't know how to fade. I don't
Well,
know.
no, it's more like you stretched it on OBS.
Okay. I honestly can't.
Right, I get to watch Piggy adjust the camera and watch the episode. Living the dream. Living the dream.
I don't know how to fucking fix it. I'm sorry.
That's all good, mate.
You just have to deal with it, guys.
So, am I out of center, or is that just how it's framed?
Probably how it's
Do I have to
framed.
move over here to be in center?
I could screenshot and send it to you if you want me to.
Well, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, there, fuck it.
I obviously, since I've watched the episode, I might make a tea and let you fucking entertain the chat.
Oh yeah, you can vanish if you want, mate.
Oh no, I'll stay. I'll stay.
All right, you might just want to put it on the episode though, because I'm not watching. Yeah.
Hey guys, is that better?
Do you want to full screen it?
I'm sorry.
Reacted, mate. Sound.
Back in a minute.
Well, how's everybody doing, anyways? I am now here. I'm never usually here on these ones because I traditionally like to watch it by myself. Usually watch one a day, so it ends up being less. I don't know. I don't like watching it. I don't like bulk watching EastEnders anymore. As like a byproduct of doing it for years, I just dislike it. Thoughts on Nicola's fam? I mean, let's be real. I'm always very willing to vibe with new family, and so far, I've only watched Mondays so far, but I think they've done a pretty good job at introducing them so far. I'm gonna sneeze. But yeah, so far I like them. I think Jodie's cool. I think Gemma's quite cool. I haven't been able to form an opinion of Rose just yet. I've not seen much of her, but so far, I think they're all pretty good. So Ethan, I was going to say Ethan. Craig is lying now. He's doing his special thing. He's having a lie. Mate, his camera's so zoomed in. It's fucking outrageous. See, simply because I have a soft spot for Matthew James Bailey, even though Craig's clearly doing some dodgy shit, a part of me's like, he's not doing anything bad yet. It's like, well, I don't know about that one, Chief. Yeah, we get Teddy's little appearance, which is fun. Reminded everybody that Teddy's in a different prison.
Teddy?
Than...
Teddy? Don't say Teddy?
Yeah.
I heard someone say Teddy. Who said Teddy?
I was saying we're getting Teddy's fucking little... Teddy's little 5-second return.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm just laughing how zoomed in you are.
It's comedic.
Mate, your head takes up 90% of the fucking box. It's outrageous. Makes your forehead look a mile long. It's absurd. Like, look at how outrageous that is.
I see.
Like I'm hugging the side of the box.
Do you want me to fix it?
It's up to you, mate, to be fair.
I
think you should.
Want me to pause the episode?
Nah. You do whatever you want. I've already seen this bit. Just like reset the transform, I think. Just right click on the source and just... You will have to recrop it again properly, but right click on it, then just do transform. There we go. Just do reset transform. And then just scale it down. But I don't think you need to press any big button. Like don't crop it yet. Just zoom it. Just size it.
Better.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better, I hope.
Yeah, it's still a bit large, but you're framed in the middle for the first time in human history. So fuck it. You know, we take these small victories.
Do I need to fix you? Do you want me to
just yeah, take a bit from the left.
There you go. Is that better?
Yeah.
You have a nan?
Everybody has a nan.
Is she fit? Can I have her number? Thoughts on Nicholas' family? I like them. I
think Jodie's going to be good as well.
I fucking am opening this barrel open afterwards.
No, Penny's showing. The bump is growing.
Bump is growing.
I always find it funny to see. I always find it funny when actors have to wear like pregnancy bellies because they just get a little like dummy, and it's like, how awkward is it to have to start acting like you're pregnant, especially if you've never been pregnant before.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I imagine someone in that role is like, "Ooh, me vagina." Like, you're not acting it correctly. I don't need a book. I need a person. Do want to
We're
get.
back. We're back.
I want to just pop you here, and hopefully this doesn't fuck with the thing.
I'm a walking brand.
Wait, did it? Oh no.
He's having a wobble.
There we go. Fixed it. Just
And
let me
this is
know.
why I have 3 monitors. Living the dream. Never have this problem. Even though sometimes I do when I get distracted and fuck with shit during recordings or the podcast.
I just need to minimize the browser, so just hold on.
I will say, obviously, I know that Ravi's going to propose to Priya, which is certainly a choice. Like, I don't really understand the angle of my daughter thinks that there's a chance, so I'm going to believe it. It's like, mate, she still thinks that the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy work in a coalition and save the world. Avani doesn't know what's what. That's the real power force. Fuck Santa. The Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny, they're living it large.
Believe what you want to believe, honestly.
I just don't know why. I understand why George is outraged because we've known who Nicola is, but does he not remember she was in prison for GBH?
GBH?
ABH? Grievous Body Arm? Didn't she attack someone?
I thought GBH were like gargle my balls. Like I thought you were doing some shit like that. Like I don't know.
Why is that? It's not even what it spells out.
Like I thought you were doing like, yo mama, what? Yo mama, these nuts. Like I was like, what the fuck?
It's like how they haven't mentioned Nicola's forgotten sister, Nunya.
That's a reference to that reactions.
None your damn business.
Yeah.
Did I say it on one of the reactions? No, we were just having a normal conversation.
No. It was the one with fucking Harry. What's his name?
Harry.
Fucking Harry Roper. Did I say that right? No, did I say it? Is that his name? The guy who put Willie. There we go.
Willie Grabber.
Yeah, Willie Grabber.
Survey says no. Also, thank fuck that Priya's finally revealed to be pregnant. She can stop fucking just having big shit across her chest. Like, for the love of God. Like, it's been such a weird thing that they've done, where as the Reddit, we're not allowed to imply that Priya's pregnant because people think we're mocking Sophie Khan-Levy's appearance, which we're not. It's just the fact that Priya's had to cover her fucking belly for the last 3 months. But surely Priya thinks that she may be pregnant too. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a fucking idiot, but
No comment, Your Honor. No comment.
It seems a little outrageous for me. I do like that the washing machine was on fire. It's got 800 views. Thriving.
Hold on, the washing machine's on fire.
It was just a fucking. I like to think I've gotten good at this point of realizing when the right moments are. You have it for posterity, even if you're never going to use it. You just have it there. You're so over the EastEnders Reddit. Yeah, me too. But unfortunately, we do Reddit videos, so we kind of have to. We will always be, unless we make it really big, just doing whatever the fuck we want. I think the Reddit, unless you get too big where we don't need to record Reddit videos anymore.
Yeah, I'm at this
But if that
stance.
happens, shit's gone real bad. No,
I'm at this
it's gone really good. One of the two.
I'm at the stance where I don't mind like doing the Reddit videos, but I also don't like hearing the same fucking opinion over and over again because it just gets annoying. No, you can't.
It's definitely gotten really lazy.
Like
we used to get tons of real. I swear, maybe this is just me having like not nostalgia, but like rose tinted glasses. Also, I like we're talking over some genuinely good stuff with Nicola about her dad was abusive, and this is why she let him die.
didn't care, love.
I'll get back to it in a minute, but
Up down the road.
yeah, because Nicola's felt that your husband was a fucking prick.
What's her husband Danny from Right My Takeaway? Back on road again, people.
Back on road again. Like Reddit is just so the discourse on that side. Oh no, I agree. Like maybe it's just like red tinted glasses, but a part of me thinks that the Reddit used to be way better at actually coming up with interesting talking points. But because we're a year and a bit in of Ben Wadey's bang average EastEnders, now I think everybody's brain just collectively melted because it's basically the show is shit. The show is shit. I don't see why everybody hates the show. The show is shit. It's like, oh fucking hell, guys! It's like, but to be fair, we used to read a ton of Reddit comments, but at this point we just talk.
Unless I find
which
something
is way preferable.
Unless I find something interesting or someone has a valid point, like to disagree with the topic, like with the Redditor, then like I don't like if the Redditor is just like I agree with what you say, it's fantastic. I'm like, there's no real bite in that. You need to have some fucker in there be like, your whole family shit, your shit. I hope your dog eats chocolate, and this is why Ben Mitch is the greatest character. It's like it's not fun unless they do that. It's like me doing.
Piggy just detailing how he gets to rocks off.
No, it's because it's like when I do sometimes just go.
Fuck my audio. Oh yeah, Jesus. I was like, why is Nicola crying silently?
It's like it's like when I agree with you on the podcast. Sometimes it's like it's not as fun if I just agree. I sometimes have to do actually put in the effort because if I just go, yeah, I agree with everything you say, it's like it's going to be as fun. No, even though like I only
but you act like you don't do that 90% of the time.
Oh yeah, no, I know. That's my
the amount of times it's just like I agree with everything you just said and just sat there like I need some more, homie. I need some more from you. Why is Vicky defending him? Vicky was in worse condition than Joel was when he got hit in the back of the head with a hammer.
No, he wasn't. Clearly, he wasn't.
Well, yeah, that's the point. That's the point that Vicky was at. Vicky was more at death's door than Joel was. Yet she's defending him. Ridiculous.
Might have to turn on the quality of the.
Encourage to each other. No one to actually discuss and rather just assert their opinions like fact. But I am correct.
Do you mind if I turn the stream quality of the EastEnders down to low, just to help my internet?
Yeah, do it. Yeah, it's fine.
Unless it's already on low, also the highest available. Go down to low there.
Also, apparently, Ned, the Gemma's first they made some. It was weird when Teddy mentioned because like, oh, does Ned know? It's like, who the fuck is like Ned? What does Ned know? Is he more devious than we realize? And then also, he's actually like a legit. He's a legit actor, by the way. Like this is an actual real big. Ah, why am I searching for Ned Roper? That's the fucking character who's not been introduced. The actor's legit. He was in Battlestar Galactica. That's no small fucking fish.
I also don't get why
Not that I watch sci-fi shit.
I don't know why they put. I don't know why they put barn doors on the fucking house. That's something I never realized. Why would they do that? That's just a weird aesthetic.
Yeah, Jamie Bamber, who's going to play Ned Roper, he was in fucking Band of Brothers. He was in Battlestar Galactica. He's got some fucking pedigree.
I can't wait for Nigel to tell me the same joke over and over again about Ned. Ned Roper, I hardly know her.
He's been on NCIS.
He's not going to be here long then. He's only going to be in it for about a year. 6 months. Also, like, I can't imagine having the barn doors. Like, that's
Beyond Paradise.
That's just funny to me. Like, imagine having an argument with your parent, and it's like, I fucking hate you, mom. Fucking die. And then you go to slam the door, but you have a barn door, just like, Ugh. They also destroyed Elaine's peacocks. So I'm unhappy with that.
I think it adds a bit more character to him. I think I've also been shocked at how I was expecting Gemma to be like Nicola, but Gemma is a different character to Nicola. But then again, Rose is going to be like Nicola, but probably worse.
I reckon Ned might be like, he might be a character like fucking Billy's dad.
Like Billy's dad.
Billy Mitchell's.
I don't remember what his dad was like from that one flashback episode.
No. Remember they brought in a legitimate actor to play like Teddy and Billy's dad. Brought in like a legit actor.
Oh, like Alan Ford. Yeah.
Do you reckon
Teddy what was his fucking name?
I don't know, but I just.
How have I forgotten his name? He was great.
You reckon that's Ned's role? He's just going to be there for like 4 or 5 episodes?
Nah, I don't think so.
Because I don't see him doing a year.
It's not like he's against doing a bunch of TV, but I think equally, if we're in a world where you have Colin Salmon, who equally not a fucking small fry, he's been in Nobody. I'm really bad at names on the spot.
The one with Saul Goodman.
Yes, he was in Nobody. He was in Nobody 2.
You know, I did that funny meme in the cinema when I seen Colin Salmon because we were watching a movie last year.
Yeah, Bob Odenkirk. There we are. That's his fucking name.
We were watching a movie last year, and then it's like it goes through the cast of nobody, and then I see Colin Salmon. I go tonight. I know that guy.
Yeah, I mean Colin Salmon in the Bond movies as well. He's in at least 3 of them. Like once again, if Colin Salmon's sticking around for a couple of years at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Ned sticks around. But also, who knows? Like, it's a thing, right? Where I mean, technically, Rob Kaczynski, who plays Sean, is also he's a pretty big movie actor. But people are starting to go, is he skint? And it's like, whoa, he just wants steady work, all right? He just wants steady work.
Is he skint?
Shut your mouth.
I
highly doubt he's skint. He was in Pacific Rim.
It's not the same example, but it's like Ric Flair being like, I just want to continue wrestling. I'm going to go to TNA and wrestle. It's like, how many divorces are you on, Rick? How many is this your 4th one? I'm lucky to have you. All right. Nonce. I'm getting the vibe. Nonce.
For some reason, I just expect him to see. The issue is he is a creep, but he's not overtly creepy.
No, I know, but
which is what's fucking me up. So I'll just play the autism card. Were the signs there? I just couldn't tell. Just couldn't read the signals.
Kind of no, I can't say that. No, never mind. I'd be like Dahmer's parents. I just didn't see the signs. Just likes killing animals. Didn't see the signs.
I saw the sign. I opened up
Like,
my eyes. I saw the sign.
I saw the brain.
The old ace of base. All that she wants is another baby.
I saw the signs. And then, what? Like me driving in an arcade.
It's like me driving a bumper car. I don't think I've ever driven a bumper car where I actually had the steering wheel turned the right way. So you just see me there, just going in circles like Ralph Wiggum. It's me. I'm in danger. Oh,
I remember I went
dumped in.
I remember I went go-karting for someone's birthday one year.
Mate, who let you in a go-kart?
Right, but let me finish.
Surely you've got to get a license for that.
Let me finish. They let me go-karting, but I swear in 5 minutes I was off the road. I swear in 5 minutes I was like, "Guy, help me!" and waving the flag like, "Let me back on the road." And then they read through the results, and it's like, "This person's first." Then they're like, "Last place, Piggy," and I'm like, "Yep, fair enough. He's fucking letting me do go-karting."
I think I've gone go-karting twice. It was. See, the first time I was the first time I didn't realize how much put down your foot. So obviously I'd be like, I was fucking launching it. But I was going with my mate Jake, who's like a little like wannabe racer boy, and he's drifting around the corners, and you have me like,
I'll start the next episode.
He's just like, he's just drifting past me. He's like, "Oh, I doing all right, mate?" Fucking slamming it. But go-karting was fun. To be fair, it was fun.
Oh no, it is fun.
I would do it again, but there's no go-kart places near me, unfortunately.
Me and you go-karting when we hit 2K subscribers. You were on your 6th lap, I'm being
We're not that far out, to be fair.
No, we're not.
I think we need, what, like 110 more something?
Roughly.
1.89k. I'd rather have what Square After Dark doing. 2.09. Fuck.
Yeah,
not
but
yet.
Who produces the better product? Is it us or them? It's definitely us.
Who delivers more content every day for the last 2.5 years? Don't think about the podcast that they've been doing for the last fucking 7 years. So, is this Ravi's flat or is this Max's flat?
I think it's Ravi's. But to be fair, I don't know. I don't look at flats and go, "Oh, that's his flat." Like I can tell this is fucking Sharon's.
Sharon's, yeah.
I like how Joel is dressed as like casual John Cena. If you don't know, John Cena just basically wears that. He wears shorts and a fucking shirt at any public appearance. Even if he's
not these days. These days he's in
typically in a suit, yeah.
Typically in like some gross ass fucking shit suit.
See, I know like people are like, I don't like John Cena interviews. I just love John Cena interviews because you ask him a simple question like, "What's your favorite Domino's order, John?" He's like, "I don't really."
Nah, he gets the pass for being an outrageous bastard. Like the amount of shit he says, and he just doesn't get any grief for it. It's outrageous.
Oh, but like you watch a modern interview,
I don't think Vince McMahon should be punished. Sorry. Yeah, well, he gave me my entire career. Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, you watch him talk about, like, what was your thoughts on your heel run? It's like, I don't like thinking about the past. I like thinking about the present. I like focusing on the future. It's like, John, just give them something. But yeah, no, he's very corporate where he will defend that company no matter what, which is fair enough because he is. They did give him his career and his acting career, I guess.
Yeah, just do it privately though. Don't fucking.
Yeah, well, I do agree with you. Do it privately because it's a bit questionable when you're going, "I'm going to defend an alleged rapist that has been thrown out in court, but he did nothing wrong, guys." It's like, well, no, not as bad, but it'd be like me as a public wrestler going, "Chris Benoit, was he a horrible human being? Yes, but he did great suplexes. Why do we focus on the negatives?" It's like, well, well, one of them's both of them are pieces of shit. One, like, literally shitting on chests. How did I go with Priya? I don't know. She wasn't here all night. But like this to me, Ravi's entire run for the next 4 months is going to be pointless because you know he's leaving.
Well, yeah, but it's how it gets there, right?
No, but it's just the fact you know he's leaving, so there's no point watching him build his character because he's leaving. So it's just like, what's the point?
Yeah, but there's still a story to tell.
Yeah, but you don't get invested because he's gone.
Yeah, but EastEnders is going to end one day.
No, I
There's
know.
no point enjoying it whilst it's still happening. Like fucking, there's still a story to tell.
I just don't get it.
Like, yeah, sure. With the Ravi stuff, I don't care. I'm counting down the days till he's gone. But equally, if you take that mentality, there's no point doing anything because we're all gonna die one day,
No, I'm more.
and we know that time is finite. Like, yeah, I know.
I'm. Yeah.
I'm being facetious with that example.
I just mean like the character. Like Linda, at least you know she's leaving, but she's going to leave nice, and you know she's going to get a happy ending. Whereas Ravi, you're like, is there any?
Yeah, but we don't know that she is.
We don't know that. But
She is gonna get the happy ending.
like I've said, you
but-
can't just have her leave in the back of a cab. That's not going to be the right exit.
No. She look her Mick and Johnny, and I'd like to imagine they bring all the Carters back for one last time. They bring back Mick. They bring Nancy and Lee, and they all are
Babe.
reunited as a family. She's busy doing Ted Lasso, to be fair. And
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I'm saying it's like you don't have like Linda just walk out and be like, "I'm getting the tube to Australia. See you later, bitch." It's like,
Yeah, that'll be shit.
yeah, like Zoe. Fundamentally, she deserves a proper exit. You can't just have her get hit. She has to have a proper exit because she's a iconic character. My legs swell up, but I think that's because I'm fat and don't exercise. In Penny, I think if we threw you out of a plane, you'd be a bit useless.
She can pull a fucking parachute.
Well, yeah, but I feel like having a parachute will be a bit of a waste of time.
I mean, save a life. I think that's jobs
No,
are
I
good
mean,
on.
no, I mean, just going parachuting with Penny might be like just a bit of waste of time.
She can still enjoy it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Fucking ableist.
I'm disabled. I claim disability. I'm like those gays who hate
For some
all the
reason,
gays.
since I've spent like the last 2 weeks of videos just wearing the hat, I'm just like, do I put the beanie on? I'm putting the fucking beanie on.
Did you get the
And then
one?
one day, I just well, no, I'm not gonna watch them all for beanie, but I will. Why the fuck would I get one in midsummer? But you know, I've got the old El Clasico beanie that I've worn for like fucking half a decade, probably even more of a decade. But see, a part of me just wants to become like a fully fledged hat guy, so I just never have to do anything with my hair. That's living the dream. Yeah, I'm gonna be straight bald under this hat. Just you wait. One day you'll never see my hat for the next fucking 14 years, and then suddenly I'm just gonna be bald under it. There we go. Prince and the Pauper. We're back. I'm the Hat Man. Skibby dibby deep dub 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 dub.
I'm a hat man. Wow, I'm a hat man.
I still like. I think Scatman's my favorite artist that was weirdly popular in China.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah, fair enough. There's not justice for your son is a rapist. By technicalities, he is. By technicalities, he is. It's like how someone did the biggest diss to Oasis, and I went, "You're wrong, but you're also right." Because they went, "Why was Oasis never popular in the US?" And someone goes, "In the US, you can name one Oasis song, but in the US, you can name 5 Counting Crows songs." And I went, "That is a burial." I love Counting Crows though. Love Counting Crows. Need to listen to their other albums.
Bridezilla. Fucking. See, I'd be really bad in this scenario because I've never had a good poker face. I'm like that guy in LA Noire, where it's like, are you telling me everything, sir?
Oh, see, the problem is,
No.
I just imagine
Yes.
you doing the good, bad, and ugly face that you did, where you're just like, at least you didn't sleep with Max Brennan all night. They just doing
Did
that.
I?
I didn't. Did you? You clearly did. No, I didn't.
I would never lie.
I turned into Walter White in that one scene. You got me. You got me. Again, I only know memes from Breaking Bad. I've never seen the show.
Disgraceful. I think I finally watched more episodes of The Sopranos than you did. I ended
Yeah.
up watching like 6, and then I never watched anymore.
Yeah, I've still.
But then you watched 4, so
Yeah.
fucking checkmate. Don't know why I remember that of all things.
Yeah, I want to watch The
Hello,
Sopranos.
Baldy. I don't know. She might have alopecia. That's probably quite rude.
She has cancer.
Oh.
She doesn't. She doesn't.
I
just like doing
Ash
that.
has been pulled from the watch along.
I do like doing that bit when someone just makes fun of a bald person. You just go, "They have cancer, mate. I hope you know that they're terminally ill." And it's like, but they don't. They do. Shut up! You do have cancer. Here's 50 quid.
Give us LA Noire 2. Yeah, it's just that Rockstar don't really make games these days.
I would love an
They've got
LA.
really smart. They've got a really smart model where they just realize if we release one game every 10 years and then re-release that game for the next 15 years, it will probably be the most sold game of all time.
I mean, in the last decade, so in 20
Say that I never played LA Noire personally.
in 2013 they released GTA 5, and in 2018 they released Red Dead 2. And in this decade, unless you count the trilogy remake, they've only made GTA 6.
Which was shit, and they didn't make it.
So they've only really made GTA 6 in 2026, and there was supposed to be a Bully 2, but that never happened. But it should have.
They did release. There was that game that was like a Bully Light that they released, and they clearly half cocked it.
Oh, I do. I've
What was it called? I think it was called like Agefield College or something like this.
Yeah. One of the
And
worst
it was angled like American Pie, but they released a fucking broken mess. Don't remember what it was called.
Oh, I believe you're nearly correct with the name. I believe you're nearly correct.
Set in the 70s, give us a female protagonist who I lived my Farrah Fawcett fancy. That does sound pretty fun. And I'm going to act like I know who Farrah Fawcett is. The name's familiar.
Hey, you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. How are you? Didn't hang up, Kim. I'm just letting you know, Kim, you didn't hang up. I can still hear you.
That Denise looks fucking ancient. You're still on the feed. Oh yeah, I'd seen that she was on Charlie's Angels.
Thought you were going to do the lady from Murder She Wrote, where she's just coincidentally there. Unfortunately, after GTA 6, there's probably going to be a Red Dead 4/3/4. It's technically be the fourth.
Yeah, what about 3?
Well, there's already Red Dead 2 is already the third game because there's a Red Dead in 2000s. So, get fucked. It's technically not part of the Red Dead franchise, but it's technically has the name Red Dead. So, look at Max. Oh, sexy bloke. They also did Max Payne, didn't they? And Manhunt.
Yeah, they did Max Payne. They did 3 Max Paynes.
Yeah, I know Manhunt is one of the most.
Age feel high. There we are. That game's not aged particularly well. So it got released and it's been fucking despised. Mostly negative reviews on Steam.
I know they did. I know they released the man. Yeah, I love this bit.
I was thinking the Grinch. The fucking and breathe, and just screaming your heart out.
Apparently making a Grinch too. Jim Carrey in the back.
Fucking Jim. I mean, Jim Carrey will take any money at this point. Let's be real.
Guessing you're didn't you have a paraplegic there, love? Paraplegic, is that the right term?
Is it slightly ableist to say feel it through your toes?
Well, considering there's only one disabled person there, I would kind of assume not. If they were all disabled, that might be ableist.
Why is he proposing in the boxing ring?
Funny, innit?
I think the World Cup flags are still up.
Love how you said losing you's the biggest mistake of your life, not the human trafficking.
Not the human trafficking, yeah.
Like Mr. Taint saying,
you can't just propose your way out of a fucking you abandoned me and our kids.
You're misremembering the story.
But I do want to marry you. Fuck off. How about see, this is quite cute and charming if he's not a human trafficker. You know what I mean? It's actually quite sweet and wholesome if he didn't do all those horrendously bad things.
But he redeemed himself.
The characters we love.
He redeemed himself. What are you on about? He redeemed himself. He had a mental.
I would say I hate to be that guy, but that, you know, they wrote that shit, so they have to deal with it. They have to deal with it.
I know.
I mean, that's why Ravi left. Let's be real. Like, he left because he got made to be an irredeemable prick. So therefore, now everybody will be a angry arsehole till he leaves.
Like, see, it's different compared to Bobby Beale, where he killed Lucy, where he admitted he did wrong.
He spent like 4 years.
Yeah, in juvie.
Off screen.
Yeah.
Changed his face and completely changed his character.
Became a Muslim. So, bitch, say what you want about the Muslim community. Say it now in the chat. We will hear you out and totally not ban you, because they're lovely people, and that's it. Just Mike Reed it. So 2 Muslims walk into a bar. just fully to a Mike Reed joke.
Oh, God.
They had a great time. Me at the Riyadh Saudi Festival. They had a great time.
Did you guys see the Parliament petition to fire Wadey?
Yes.
I swear, I think I mentioned it in a video, but I was mentioning it when I was talking to Piggy. And it was the fact that they started a petition in the Reddit and it was getting downvoted. I've started a petition to fire Ben Wadey. How many signatures? 5. Like, yeah, maybe next year, guys. Like, maybe it's not the year for you to have your own petition. Oh, it's one of the best things I've seen in the Reddit in fucking years.
It's my favourite thing.
It was like the Zoe one. I made a short out of it, and it was funny. I really didn't know how to deliver the whole thing.
I think you did it well.
Wait, did Priya actually accept it or not? By the way, I wasn't paying attention.
Hold on, let me just.
Oh yeah, no, she didn't.
Well, what were you saying about Zoe? You didn't know how to deliver it?
I mean, is there a world of Rafi and Priya's wedding days, New Year's Day?
Howie's and Kim is.
Oh yeah, but that was a video. Oh no, Howie's and Kim's is coming up soon.
Oh, it's not. They changed it to the 1st of January.
No, I thought that they'd said that no, we're just gonna double do it. I don't know. But yeah, it was there was a Zoe signature. There was a Zoe petition to save Zoe, and I didn't know how to like do it in a short because I made 2 like shorts that were edited like properly and actually had graphics and shit. And then I gave up after that. But yeah, I was like, and how many signatures did it get? 200. We all mourn the loss of Zoe Slater.
I mean, it's not going to it's not going to fucking work nowadays. Like signing petitions, just to go like.
Also, surely the government's not going to go, listen now, here, EastEnders. Oh yeah, you're going to kill off Zoe Slater.
I mean, you just
I tell you, no.
I don't know what. It just feels like something that would be in Count Binface's manifesto. Like, one affordable house, flake at 99p, flake ice cream 99p.
Mate, I'm sick of seeing Priya with a massive fucking bag. It's not going to be the end. Also, I still find it really hard to. Maybe some people do just wear bigger clothing, and people don't like. Maybe it's like the cat thing, where Alfie just thought Cat was really fat, and then she goes, "I'm pregnant, you twat." But surely someone's got to go. Maybe Priya's pregnant.
Apparently, they're all idiots.
Do you guys?
What? Who said that?
I guess I'll wait for part 2 of that question.
Do you guys?
One more for the road, eh? One more for the road. 3 more for the road.
Sorry, what am I missing?
Bloody hell, I've done it 1,000 times.
What have you done 1,000 times?
Sleep with Priya.
Oh.
One more for the road. That's what Max is saying, not me, of course. Would you guys count Bobby Brazier and Molly Rainford as exits under Ben Wadey as they left under him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they leave under the executive producer,
they were delivered under this producer, so.
Yeah. It only affects if it's in between.
If it's announced before he takes over, sure. But typically, after you take over and you get a bunch of cast exits, it is just the new producer sacking people. So yeah, they do count.
Like if it was announced like that, this character.
I feel like Kat's gonna hit us with a "Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for." So why is she dressed like the Greatest Showman? Just give her a fucking hat. From now on, it's fucking.
Wolverine, what are you doing? No, but I feel like the only exception I make is if it's in between executive producers. Like if it was Chris Clenshaw's last day and Ben Wadey's first day, so the final episode was under Chris Clenshaw, but they actually leave in the next episode.
It's like how Vicky and Ross and Joel count as Chris Clenshaw creations because they were his last ditch characters. But I'm sure they were talked about in the proposal of when you take over.
Well, shindig. If you need a laugh and cry, don't go towards the cat. That'll be fucking dreadful. Given who Jesse Wallace hangs out with in real life. Apparently next week is Alfie Focus. Apparently next week's Alfie Focus, which I'm like, guys, have you not read the news?
Read the fucking room, guys.
Apparently Bert and Ernie are filming for a school project, and Alfie notices something in the video.
Alfie's going to see that Cat's sad in the background.
So he already died?
Well, it's like we've seen a bunch of the funeral pictures, and apparently for the funeral, everybody's just dressing up in random shit. Like, Linda's just wearing a pink dress. Cat's wearing leopard print. Apparently they're just not. Smart choice, guys. My bed. Not true.
Because obviously
I was
Linda.
gonna say he's all about Pleasure Beach, but that's Blackpool. So I'm sure Oscar would say his favourite place is Brighton. I'm depicted as the gay capital of UK, but maybe that's
Because obviously Linda answered the questions as well. So it's like Linda's clearly getting married to him. The wedding.
Yeah.
What's his max shoe size? What's his cock size first? I will say Cindy does one of my favourite things in the coming moments, and she gets into the Vic. Vicky, you've just nicked that, all right? That's thievery, all right? Thievery, theft.
Bugger.
The burger law.
White wine gives me the ick. Red wine's where it's to be. I'm not much of a. I'm never much a wine drinker. That shit tastes gross.
Obviously, non-alcoholic wine tastes like shit from memory.
Yeah.
Might as well just drink dilute. You gonna have a glass of wine? You get it because he's an idiot. Get it?
I don't know. I feel like Joel would be a big into De Niro. You know, Godfather, Heat. You know, those sorts of fucking Goodfellas. Not maybe not.
Here's
Is
my
he in
favorite bit.
Goodfellas?
Here's my favorite bit. Go on, Sinead.
Yeah, I feel like De Niro kind of acts as like a pillar of like, you know, powerful men. Maybe I don't know. Obviously not later De Niro in his career. Oh,
I found Pete Beale's tankard is in the background as well. I've only
yeah, it's on the mantelpiece, cos.
only noticed that really. Let me see like it was given to him, and then I was like, oh wait, it's there.
Bet somebody like, who the fuck's Pete Beale?
He's been out of the show more years than he's been in it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, of course, because he was only there for like 7 years. Well, technically, signs can come a long way in years to come.
The sentence is driving me to take meds.
Ash popping Percocet.
To be fair, this week's been alright. It's not been that bad, honestly.
He's eating Max's cum. Never mind.
Sound classic Piggy. I'm just gonna say this just because why not? I was playing. I decided to boot up a game of CS the other day, and obviously Counter Strike's known for having just toxic people. And one guy comes in like, "Guys, please send me money. Please send me money. Please, €2. I need food. I only have cheese." And then one guy says, mic up. It's just like, fuck off. Like, I've got to spend the next 40 minutes with this guy who doesn't shut the fuck up.
Here you go. Oh, hold on. Here you go, Ash. Here's a lovely.
But Counter-Strike is a deeply unserious game.
Hold on, let me just. There you go. There's for the thumbnail. There you go.
I already made it, mate. Don't you worry.
I'm parental lock.
Yeah, it's not too bad a week, honestly. It was all right. One thing I will mention, obviously tomorrow we are intending on actually doing the watch party at normal time. I know it's been quite a unproductive couple of weeks, well, a couple of months at this point of actually doing the watch parties, but as the weather settles back down to where it should be and it's not hot as fuck, we should be on at normal time.
Yeah.
Also, Jesus fucking, you're streaming at 10k bit rate. That's fucking a lot.
That good or bad?
It's just usually like if you're doing really high end stuff, you stream at 6k bit rate.
Okay.
But obviously you don't have to change it because it works just fine. But it's just an observation. Just your internet, I get sad when I think about it because mine's shit.
Mine is sometimes shit.
It took you like 6 minutes to upload a reactions. It took me like 2 hours. Anyways, I think that's the watch party. You can end it. It's your watch party if you want.
Yeah, we'll see.
And say some lovely words.
We'll see you next time. I guess because we got new members, I guess I'll just very quickly shout them out because I'm a slut.
That's a way to put it.
Well, we're both sluts. I guess I could just. Oh fuck. There you go. We're at 1,890. Look at that.
Let's go.
I need to move my head slightly so you can see.
Any doxers? He's doxing us. Giving away our money.
We didn't make anyone know what you're on about. So we have. Why do people give us hard names? Fucking. In the fans tier, we have Emily Spears, LX2XW, Tara Conley, Jimma Peg. Did you say? Teresa Conley, sorry. Teresa Conley, Shimma Peg, 3374.
Gemma.
I know, but I like calling her Shimma. Shimma Peg. Shimma Peg. User QVAYM3 ODAR. No, I'm not having a stroke or typing profusely. That is just the name. Then we have Man United 9802. We have JX Planner 225. We have Aiden 17. Leo Barton 7702. Milk Box and Ollie Kingston 7530. And in the Watchers we have the Rivet, the Bride and Solace, Look the EastEnders Archivist, and ST Cricket Fan. Let's go. Lovely people. We'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye.